In a fiery and unexpected outburst, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has sent a shockwave through Kenya's political arena after claiming that two cabinet secretaries in President William Ruto's administration are deeply involved in the narcotic trade.
Appointed drug barons into his cabinet. I have been vindicated the day before yesterday. Drugs are being smuggled through JKI.
Who in his cabinet is in charge of that?
You have seen the photographs. The people who are smuggling drugs through the airport, you have seen their photographs with the cabinet minister. And everybody knows that cabinet minister who is a drug baron. There are two. And I asked William Ruto, he had put me in charge of fighting drugs and alcoholism. When he was appointing these two ministers, I asked him, Mr. President, where does that leave me? How do I continue with this war on drug abuse when I'll be sitting in the same cabinet with the drug barons?
Speaking during interview local TV, Gachagua's bold statements drew gasps from the crowd as he accused unnamed senior government officials of running what he called a shadow empire of drug trafficking, operating right under the government's nose.
The people who are smuggling drugs through the airport, you have seen their photographs with the cabinet minister. And everybody knows that cabinet minister who is a drug baron. There are two. And I asked William Ruto, he had put me in charge of fighting drugs and alcoholism. When he was appointing these two ministers, I asked him, Mr. President, where does that leave me? How do I continue with this war on drug abuse when I'll be sitting in the same cabinet with the drug barons? That expose that has happened at the airport. If William Ruto has any decorum remaining, he must sack that minister. The evidence is there. The people who are smuggling drugs through JKI, the photographs with his minister is there. And you can see clearly that the minister is actually the one who is facilitating, the peddling of the smuggling of drugs through the airport, because the drugs that have been caught, the documentation was saying that they are minerals that are going for testing. So the ministry is being used for drug trafficking because the minister has been a drug baron.
Although Gachagua dropped short of revealing the names of the alleged individuals, his carefully chosen words and suggestive hints were enough to ignite a social media firestorm.
And it is in public domain. Everybody knows. There is nobody in this country who doesn't know. But William Ruto has no qualm. Because of his own business interests with that minister and the deals they are doing together, he has no qualms about appointing a fellow involved in drugs to the cabinet when our children are in trouble. How does William Ruto face parents today? And he was telling parents that they are responsible for bad upbringing.
He alleged that one of the cabinet secretaries had recently been involved in a suspicious consignment that passed through Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, JKI disguised as shipment of mineral. The former DP claimed that the cargo was part of well-coordinated drug smuggling operation involving high-ranking figures within the government circles. His statement, although not backed by hard evidence, has triggered widespread debate across Kenya's political and social spaces. Within hours, online discussion and speculative posts had linked the accusations to two high-profile cabinet secretaries. Both men have previously been subjects of intense public scrutiny, and while no formal investigations have been announced, the names trending on X, former Twitter, only fueled the controversy.
It is us as leaders, sisi kama viongozi, ndio tumeangusha taifa letu la Kenya. Kenya should not be a third world country. We are squarely responsible for where Kenya is today when others have left. And we cannot continue. Mimi nimesema liwe liwalo. Hii Kenya lazima tuibadilishe.
Critics, however, accused Gachagua of engaging in political theatrics aimed at regaining public sympathy and relevance. Some allies of the accused ministers dismissed his claims as baseless, arguing that if truly possessed evidence, he should present it to investigative authorities rather than shouting into microphones.
What evidence do you have to show?
He looked for me.
Absence of evidence showing that you have these as a fact remains being hearsay. As well, you say you are inside as deputy and you knew about this. Why speak now?
I have been speaking, and anything I've told Kenyans have come to pass. Anything I've said. I said about bombers of Kenya, it has come to pass. I said about RSF, it has come to pass. I said President William Ruto has appointed drug barons into his cabinet. I have been vindicated the day before yesterday. Drugs are being smuggled through JKIA.
Who in his cabinet is in charge of that?
You have seen the photographs. The people who are smuggling drugs through the airport, you have seen their photographs with the cabinet minister. And everybody knows that cabinet minister who is a drug baron. There are two. And I asked William Ruto, he had put me in charge of fighting drugs and alcohol.
Whether Gachagua's claims are grounded in truth or political maneuvering remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, his words have ignited public debate about accountability, transparency, and the dark undercurrents of power within Kenya's political elite. As the country watches closely, the question remains, will these allegations spark investigations or will they, like many before, be swept under the political drag? David Chams Media, platform for bold, really and eye-opening conversations. We are committed to bringing you raw and unfiltered content that captures the pulse of society. Our channel covers a powerful mix of current news, engaging vlogs, and human talk interviews that dive deep into real issues affecting people today. Whether it is breaking political updates, social movements, or community stories, we present the facts with clarity and passion. Our news segments are designed to keep you informed with accurate, timely, and critical analysis that cuts through the noise and hype. We ask the hard questions and go beyond headlines to explain what it means for you. Our vlogs take you behind the scenes of daily life, offering reliable, heartfelt, and sometimes humorous perspectives on what's happening around us. We give you front row seat to really live experiences from the streets to the villages, highlighting stories often ignored by mainstream media. David Chams Media, we stand for truth, courage, and connection. Our mission is to amplify voices, provoke thought, and build a community that listens, learns, and acts. If you are looking for honest dialogue, fearless journalism, and relatable stories, hit that subscribe button and join the conversation today.